Hey, what's up? It's Jared Hines and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm gonna go over the 4-step priming process that you must go through in order to properly transition your prospect to the sales process, and it starts now. All right. We're back. What's up? Jared Hines once again. If you haven't had a chance to go and hit the subscribe button and ring the bell, definitely go ahead and do that so that every single time that I decide to go a little bit crazy, you end up getting notified and you get these business hack for business builders tips that I keep bringing every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So please be sure once again to go and hit that bell and the subscribe button so you always get alerted and never have to miss an episode so we can grow your business together. Let's get right into today's topic. So this is the 4-step priming process. Now, many people think that their process actually starts when they start talking to the person about the product or service or opportunity or whatever that it is. In reality, the answer is no. You must go through a short little sequence before you even enter the sales process, and that's what we're going to be going over today. So be sure to stay on till the very end of this video. So also be sure to go and comment below what line of work you're in or what type of business it is that you're in so we can stay connected so I can support you in your business ventures. So let's get into the very first step here. So the very first step, and here's where a lot of people mess up, is that they go right into saying, oh, I got this product, I got this service, I got this opportunity, I got this thing that's going to make the quality of your life better in some way, shape, or form. We often encounter this in messages on Facebook or Instagram or maybe in even email. What you must do is that you must, very first off, genuinely get to know whoever it is that you are speaking with. This sounds stupid. And maybe you're this person you're just making tons of money and you're just kicking butt in your business. That's totally cool and totally fine. Okay. In this video, like I said, we're going to be going over some other steps and transition steps that might make that process easier and simpler and more smoother so that you can get even more sales. Anyways, genuinely get to know who it is that you are speaking with. Well, Jared, how do I keep that conversation going? How do I keep it flowing? Well, there's an approach called FORM. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't heard of it. Okay, but FORM stands for family, occupation, recreation, and then your message. So you can genuinely get to know somebody by asking them the questions. Write this down. Where are you from? What do you do for a living? Are you married? Do you have kids? Oh, you're from Omaha, Nebraska. Great, how long have you been there for? 15 years. No kidding. I've been here for 15 years. What brought you here? You notice how they're kind of building off one another? Well, I had my spouse, they moved up here. Spouse, so you're married then? Yes, absolutely. Well, what's her name? What's his name? The person who asks the most questions is the person who ends up winning. You ever notice in a sales process, when your prospect ever goes and they're just like, oh, and they keep hitting you with question after question after question after question after question, that means that the message was not communicated well enough. That means that your overview presentation wasn't communicated good enough. No. Maybe how you were speaking to them wasn't communicated good enough. No. And in future videos, we're going to be going over the perfect business overview template. So anyways, we have the FORM approach: family, occupation, recreation, money, or your message. Those are the things to talk about to genuinely get to know someone. Get this down, please. All right. Now, after you're done with doing that, the sole purpose of asking those questions is to find the pain points. Remember, this is the priming process. This isn't the sales process, because you need to know that, hey, does my product, service, or opportunity, does it actually solve this person's micro problems and major problems? Does it solve both of them? Ask yourself that. Many people screw up because they're trying to sell their product to anyone who possibly could end up consuming their product. Not every person who needs to lose weight needs your product. No, a specific person who needs to lose weight needs your product. Go in past videos when we go over how to find your perfect prospect. Be sure to go and watch that video. So from there, you have, I couldn't help but notice. This is step number 2. I couldn't help but notice that you said you didn't like your job. I couldn't help but notice that you said you don't have the energy it is that you want to have so you can play with your kids. I couldn't help but notice that you said your marriage is a little bit on the rocks. I couldn't help but notice that you said when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're not really happy with what it is that you see. See what I did there? I spent the first 5 to 15, maybe even 20 minutes getting to know the person through that form approach. I have another video going like in extreme detail over what the form approach is. So go right here on the YouTube channel and go and click the business how-to section. And then you're gonna find the form approach and how to never run out of things to talk about. So I couldn't help but notice that you said you were always tired. Notice how I'm leaning in with the product or service or opportunity it is that I'm pitching or promoting. Okay, so let's say you're trying to recruit somebody for a skincare business. I couldn't help but notice you said that you weren't really happy with your job and you wanted to change your physical appearance. So you just insert whatever business, product, service, opportunity is that you have, so then you can slowly prime them just a little bit more to get them to say, yes, I'll take a look, which that is the ultimate end goal here, is getting them from, hey, hi, how are you, to, yeah, please send over your content, send over your videos, send over everything. It's beautiful. Super beautiful. So let's go on to step number 3. So step number 3 is when you said, that's the third phrase. When you said, step number 3. Now, when you said that you needed to lose the weight and you didn't really feel the best about yourself, thanks, by the way, for opening up to me. Did you mean that? Or were you just joking around? Wow. Powerful. You know, when you said that you don't have a lot of energy and you're not really able to play with your child and that's something that you really wanted, did you really mean that? Or were you just joking around when you said that? You know, when you said that you didn't like your job and you wish that you could have more quality time with your family and your kids, did you really mean that, or were you joking around when you said that? What do you think that they're going to say? No, I wasn't serious. Then that whole conversation you just had with that person's a lie. No, they're going to say, yeah, absolutely. Now is where you can actually come in to be the hero and save their day. You can guide them now. But you still have one more critical step in this 4-step priming process. And step number 4, right here, okay, is I may have found a way to. How beautiful is that? Because watch, you gain the rapport with them in step 1. Then you lean on to, I couldn't help but notice that you said you didn't really like your job. Now, when you said you didn't really like your job, did you mean that? Or were you just joking around when you said it? You may be sitting there thinking, that's a little direct there, Jay. It is, but you got to think, after breaking the ice and getting to know them genuinely, you can be direct with that. You can be direct with your family members, your friends, your coworkers. Why? Because you built rapport with them. Same exact thing goes here. All right. So lastly, well, I may have found a way to get the energy back and also get your time back so you can spend more time with your daughter. That'd be something that you're open to taking a look at. For instance, I may have found a way to get rid of the acne so you can feel and look your best. Is that something that you'd be open to taking a look at? Is that something that you'd be open to taking a look at? Say that with me real fast. Is this something that you'd be open to taking a look at? Say that with me. All right. So these are the 4 steps to priming your prospect so you can actually transition into your sales process, your exposure process, which in the next video, we'll be going over how to properly get them to the exposure, how to properly get them to take a look at what it is that you have. If you get this next step down in this next video, your business will explode. Your sales will go through the roof. Your pipeline and your funnel will explode. It'll have so many people in it that you may not know what to do with your people. It's powerful. It's crazy. If you found this information helpful, useful, insightful, please be sure to go and hit the like button and also comment down below what business you're in so I can go and support you, and subscribe and ring the bell. God bless you, my friend. God keep you. We'll look forward to seeing you on the next video. Adios.